This chili con carne is my go-to if I have beef chuck that I want to use up. I was able to find these ancho chili peppers, and depending on where you shop, it might limit what kind of peppers you run into. You can definitely use guajillo as a backup. We're going to be using a mix of dried and fresh peppers for depth and brightness. Let your peppers cool slightly and then transfer it to your food processor, and here we're going to add 2 adobo chilies from a jar. This really brings in an incredible flavor, and you have this depth and smokiness, and it really complements the ancho chilies. Your house is going to smell amazing, and you can already see this concentrated color and this beautiful flavor that we're building. Now grab your molcajete or mortar and pestle, and we're going to ground up some fresh spices, which is always incredibly fun. Any recipe where I get to use this thing, I'm super excited about, and so I do use whole spices that I grind up myself, and then also some that are already pre-ground, and just mix them all together. It smells incredible, and you really can see the flavors that we're working with. Don't forget your cocoa. It pairs beautifully with ancho chilies, and it also balances acidity. Season your beef with salt and pepper, and then give it a good sear on both sides. Saute your veggies in the same pan and give them a mix. Cut your beef into about 1-inch pieces and set them to the side for now. Add all of your fresh spices into the vegetables and give it a mix. You'll really see the color darkening here. Add a heaping teaspoon of jarred minced garlic, and then also add in your processed chilies and give it a mix. Even at this point, you can really appreciate the flavors, the smells, the richness that's coming from what we're building, but it's still going to cook for quite a long time, and all of those flavors are just going to layer and deepen even more beautifully. So go ahead and add in the rest of your broth. This was what was left over from whenever we steeped our ancho chilies. We only processed it with about a cup of liquid, so this is the rest of the liquid. You're going to add that in and give it a good mix, and then we're going to add back in our beef. You definitely want to make sure that you have a deep, heavy-bottomed pot that's big enough to hold all of this. This is a 5-quart enameled cast iron crock pot, and I love it. It's actually linked in my Amazon storefront, and I highly recommend it. Add in 15 ounces of tomato puree, which is a whole can. I really like the Cento brand, and then give it a good mix. And that is it. All we are going to do now is cover it and keep it at a simmer for about 2.5 hours. Your steak is going to get incredibly tender. All of the flavors meld together, and it just tastes incredible. I like to top mine with some cilantro and organic shredded cheese and serve it with some cornbread. Do something fun with the next beef chuck that you have and make this chili con carne. It's incredible, it's a crowd pleaser, and your family will love it, and it rings true to the authenticity of regular chili con carne while using ingredients that we have available to us. Y'all enjoy and follow for more.